There we go. All right, let's go see the Sage. Because she seems to be the start of almost every version. Well, for the next little bit, yeah. Malcolm, the time has come. Feel the pendulum of fate quietly trembling for power. You remember that the great demon king, Madesagor's goal is to paint this world with the false and angry world of his own creation, don't you? I entrust this pendulum to you once more. I want you to go around the world, mutate destiny, and save your strength in the pendulum. This will be the key to destroying the ambitions of the great demon king. I got the pendulum of fate. This time I'd like you to expand your activities from the 3 places you visited before and visit various places in Lendurzia. When the pendulum of fate is full of energy and shines brightly, come back to me immediately. The great demon king will push his plans further. We may not have much time left. I'm counting on you, Belgrim. Oh yes, King Arios has created a new stamp card. You might want to meet with the king before you leave. Okay. That guy's obsessed with stamp cards. Although you do get pretty useful stuff from them, so I can't really complain. It's actually good. Luckily, the old king's just down the hall. And Warbeard did the New Year's quest, so he's got his beautiful New Year's clothing on for today. And then I made sure to actually get the party together before the stream instead of sitting there for 10 minutes trying to find good party members. Ah, Belkram. I've heard from Lushenda, a mutation of destiny has come upon us. So I teamed up with the World Association of Innkeepers to create a new stamp card. This stamp journey continues. Okay, I'll give you a new stamp card. The list of rewards has been updated, so check it out. I've been doing my assigned quests, so okay, I'll get the stamps. I can't skip it. Okay. Look at all those beautiful stamps. I didn't know that you couldn't skip this for some reason. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, did I get all of them? I bet I did. Most of the stamps that are missing in the other ones are the stamps you get for doing the Gaiden quests. So those are like the side story quests that tie into the main story that I was talking about. So I kind of just left them off to the side because I do want to stream them eventually, I think. I see you've stamped all the cards in Lendurzia. Your work here in Lendurzia has reached my ears. On behalf of all who live in Lendurzia, I would like to thank you, Belkram. Okay, now you have one of the cards with stamps on them. Then I shall bestow upon you the promised reward. All right. That's all right. The Zoomstone is what I want. Okay, he's just talking about stamp books. So great. Good evening, Crimson. Thank you for dropping in. Ah, it's Belkram, isn't it? The case of Toma's coffin being exposed in the royal tomb is still under investigation. That's right. I think you might be able to handle this case. Can you tell me what's going on? The armor store in the castle town purchased items from a peddler that was supposed to have been placed in Toma's coffin, but instead were found to be part of the burial accessories. We found the peddler and talked to him and learned that he had bought the items in the kingdom of Al-Ahagiro and brought them here. We would like to continue our investigation in the kingdom of Al-Ahagiro based on this lead, but Queen Julia insists that we keep this matter a secret. If Grand Zadora's soldiers were to go to another country, they might realize the gravity of the situation, and that would be a problem. That's where you come in. Will you take over our investigation and go to the kingdom of Al-Ahagiro? Of course, I promise you a reward. I would love to get a reward. And to help, because I'm a nice person. Ah, you'll take care of it? Thank you, Belkram. But I heard that there's a soldier named Darash in El Hahagiro Castle, who's in charge of policing crime. It'd be best to get information there. Well then, I'm counting on you, Belkram. Where's Toma? Alright, let's boogie. Alright. I've been working very hard on my GSR as well. I'm up to like GSR 700 and something on Sword and Shield. So I'm getting there. I should definitely have Sword and Shield ready for Zenith by next week. Maybe I'll even work on Switch Axe a little bit too. What I really need to do is start like building armor sets in Frontier though. Yeah. That armor set is like, I like the skills on that armor set. That's the thing. Like, I would probably, if I built a new armor set, I would probably want almost, if not all of those same skills. Like, I actually like them all, so I don't know. Let's see here. Does it have... No, it doesn't have Lendurzia yet. Grand Zadora. Okay, that's fine, because we can just take... Don't worry, I got a plan. I thought I had a Zoomstone set at Al Hahagiro, but I did not. Let's go to the entrance. And I've been slowly leveling up Minstrel in this on Belkram, just in case I want to play Minstrel, so... I got it up to level 60, so I've been kind of slowly plugging away at it. Just doing, like, I basically just do the weekly quests as the Minstrel. I'm not really actively going after it, but I'm like, it'll eventually catch up if I do the weeklies with it. Alright. Yeah, but look at this beautiful armor that I give Warbeard for New Year's Eve. Stop walking around, Warbeard. It's got a dragon on the back. You fucker. Okay, it's got a dragon that, like, hugs his arm because they're best friends. Okay, I give up. He doesn't want to stay still. There we go. You can see him. He's so beautiful. Let's go. I do the weekly, actually, there's a few different weeklies. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because there's actually, like, a super easy way to trigger them and check it, like, how much you've done. And I think they reset on Saturday at 5 p.m. My time zone, which should be Eastern Standard Time. But if you go to Miscellaneous, and you go to Play Guide, and then the to-do list, it'll have, like, the weekly things you can do. So I usually do the Book of Bosses Trial Gates, and then the weekly subjugation quests. Those are the two that I mainly do, and then you can also do the pyramid, which is really good for that kind of stuff. Because the Book of Bosses is just these trial gates. So the further into the game you get, the more of these you have, but they're really good experience. So I just use an experience potion, and then I go and rip through these really quick each week. Like I said, anytime you want to play, let me know. If I'm online, I'm always down to play some Dragon Quest. Because we could actually go both ways too, Cribs, and you can come for my weeklies and I can go for your weeklies too. And if you really want to catch up, we can go for your weeklies, and then you can come for Belkram's and Warbeard's weeklies. Oh yeah, absolutely. I gotta get some more time into that, but I'm obsessively trying to get my GSR up to 999 on Sword and Shield. So that's what I've been working on. I've had a really bad headache all day. It's like kind of going, but it's still there. But I got my GSR up to 700 and something, so I'm like, I'm almost done, and then I'm gonna start playing more Grim Dawn again. But I want to have a second weapon option for Zeniths, just for funsies, because it's a lot different playing Sword and Shield than it is to play Gunlance, so, you know, weapon variety is all fun. I've just been doing old Asparagus Tail and then using the 20k GRP tickets that I have. And that's been leveling it up pretty quickly, actually. Old Asparagus Tail. I can't remember the name of the monster. There he is. Hi, hi, hi. I'm in charge of policing the crimes that happen in this kingdom of Al Ahagiro. Yes? The coffin in the royal tomb of the Grand Zadora Kingdom was exposed. Huh. That's probably them. They're a group of thieves calling themselves the Desert Earthers. They're the cheap bastards who've been raiding the pyramid lately. We tried to catch them many times, but they run away so fast and try to make us into monsters, so we've had no luck. If you want to catch them, be my guest. However, we are very busy. I can't help you. Pyramid is in Defil Desert. I'll talk to the soldiers at the entrance, so if you're confident in your skills, why don't you go there? Oh, okay. I've decided on mine. I think I said that yesterday, actually. I've decided on Occultist and Inquisitor is what I'm going to do for my first playthrough. So I'm excited. We're going to get it going. Is that... They have a name for the combos? I didn't know that. Does it say that somewhere? I didn't notice that. I only just unlocked my multi-class, though. Okay, that's cool. I am a deceiver. Well, I'm not a deceiver in real life. I'm actually a lovely young man. But I'll be a deceiver in that game. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I didn't even notice that. I'm going for a dual-wield pistol boy. It spreads disease. Will this port me directly to the pyramid? Yeah, well. Exactly. Well, that was what I was thinking. I was like, this is a weird combination of classes, but because I wanted to go dual-wield guns, and then I got that gun that, like, randomly shoots fireballs, and then the Inquisitor has a skill that does that, I was like, I like both of those things. That sounds like a really fun combination, so that's what we're gonna do. God, I wish I could get rid of this headache. I hate when you, like, wake up with a headache and that's just your whole day. The inside of the pyramid is dangerous and off limits. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You want to catch a desert mole? I see, so you're the adventurer from Grand Zadora, who's notified by the castle. I see, then you're just in time. A woman from their companions invaded the pyramid just now. Unfortunately, I let her escape, but I did throw a bottle of moss juice at her. Okay, chase a yellow glow that fell to the ground. The juice will lead you to the dragon's lair. Now I'm chasing a dragon? I feel like maybe that's not the right translation. Oh well. This Poke guy, I don't know what his deal is. Seems like a cool guy though. All right, let's... There might be treasure. Okay, we're gonna look for treasure, but we're gonna be a good boy. A dragon! I fucking knew it. I was like, I think I remember these being a trap. God damn it. Oh, man. I was like, I think I remember this from before, that I fucking walked right on it like an asshole. Alright, we're good. I'll just have to get back up there. Well, at least I didn't fall down that one. Okay, how do I get back up? That actually startled me for some. Oh, that looks cool. Maybe that's the dragon. All right, let's try again. That actually startled me. All right. Yeah, I gotta get the damn treasure that I, like, couldn't get because I fell down a hole. Oh, it's, true. It stands for true. Because there's, like, more than one world, so there's a true world and a false world. Right now we're in the real world. Alright, we just gotta follow the paint. That's what we're doing. Da-da-da-da. Okay, I think this one I do fall down. Yeah, okay, cool. Just gotta keep our peepers peeled. Oh, there it is. It's fine. Okay. I was really nervous there. Where is it? Okay, I'll go this way and see if we see paint, because it was definitely coming this way. So we'll see if we see paint over here. I see paint there. Treasure. I'm like really afraid of circles now. That's the way the paint was going, though. Oh, okay. All right, well, it's here. Sorry, the eye above this door is closed. Apparently, this door will not open. Alright, there's some more paint. I'm just gonna avoid circles now. I'm not dealing with that. I've been like really taking a break on Warbeard, but like, well, besides doing like event quests and that, but I feel like I want to get back going on it, so I don't know. I don't think Belcrum's ever going to catch up to him until I'm like at the end of the game, so I think I just gotta come to terms with it. No, leave me alone. Horrifying. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, what the? I think he had an insta-death move. Holy shit. Just got wiped out. Okay, there is paint going this way. Oh, I don't want to fight more of these guys. Oh well. I always have time to dance. Let's buff everybody up a little bit more this time to kill them a little quicker. I think they're immune to poison. There we go. Yeah, that was a little bit better. Boop. All right, well, I can't go that way, so it must be this way. Alright, I'm gonna bind here just in case anything goes wrong. That way we don't have to go through that confusing maze again. Well, it wasn't that confusing, but still. I'm gonna keep following the paint. I gotta fall down again? All right. Alright, well I can't go anywhere else. I'll grab this. Been forgetting to do that event quest. I gotta get my shit in gear. That event's gonna end soon. I need to actually finish doing it. It's okay. Oh, Warbeard, you're so badass with your New Year's clothing. Boy, mates, there's a ton of treasure behind the big door upstairs. The color me bamboozled on how we get in there. Hi, great treasure awaits. Hi, Captain Morva. Let's see if we can break down that door. That's right. Wanj and Jatora, we of the Desert Mole go all the way or nowhere at all. 'Tis our motto, ain't it? Oh, who the hell are you? We raided the royal tomb of Grand Zadora, you say? No good child of a dog. Word was that the prince was sleeping 6 feet under now, so it seemed like a good chance for some treasure stealing. It was already unlocked for us, so we grabbed everything we could and sold it. It's long gone now, so give up. Look here, twerp. The captain's got his eyes set on the treasure behind that door, so beat it. That's right. You saw that door too. It's closed nice and tight. I'm sure there's a nice treasure in there waiting just for me. That's how we play in this game, and we ain't getting caught. Got no idea who you losers are, so it's time to say bye-bye. You think you're so great? Oh, never mind, he's got a monster. A purple lion! A growler! Hey, Gravedigger, it's snacking time. His name's Gravedigger? He's my best friend. We're gonna be friends after this. Let's try Strong. I feel like we got a good team. Oh, fuck me. Holy shit. Maybe Strong was a bad idea. I hate when they kill you right after you buff. Holy shit. Okay. Every now and again, there's like a strong fight that is like extra strong, and I guess he's one of them. Where's the demonology or the demon swordsman just standing there? Maybe she'll hit it at some point. Kill me right when I buff. God, you're annoying. Do this again. Don't be angry at me, I'm sorry. Okay, good. I was gonna say. All right, there we go. We got him. He was a roughie, though. Ah, you beat the Gravedigger. Forgive us. We didn't mean to rob the Prince Toma's tomb. Honest. What? You want to know where his body is? Don't be silly, we'd never lay our hands on an actual corpse. Prince's coffin was already open when we got there, and there was no corpse inside. We thought that was odd, but the treasure was just sitting there, waiting to be nabbed. So we did. That's the truth, really. That's right, the Desert Mole's creed is to ransack graves, but never defile corpses. They deserve to rest in peace. You still stealing their treasure. We'll never do anything bad again and change our ways. Please let us go. He's like so sad. He's like, I want to be a criminal. Stop right there. You dirty Tomb Raiders. I'm Darash, Prime Officer of Al Ahagiro. I'm here to place the desert moles under arrest. It's Trunks. We were worried about you, so we came here. Luckily, we were just in time. I already defeated them. Sorry, but we're taking these guys back to Al Ahagiro. Thank you for your help in stopping them. Hey, we really don't know anything about the Prince's corpse. Honest. If you've got something to say, save it. Come on, get moving. Please listen to me. It's true. When I was about to enter the tomb, there was someone else already coming out of it. I didn't get a look at his face, but I'm sure of it. He's the one who took the prince. Ah, watch it. Okay, I guess we're going back to Grand Zadora. I just need to wait a minute. I'm a foolish boy. I can escape. I always forget I have the evacuate spell. I can just peace out whenever I want. Oh, sorry. It's been a bit of a day. All right. Head back to Grand Zadora. Actually, it'll be easier if we go to the hero's room. Yeah, so like I said, in the false world, this pyramid down in the basement, or, well, not in the basement, but in the pyramid itself, there's like 10, I think, tombs that you can go do once a week. And you get like accessories for it and stuff like that. But it's also like, not like, well, it's a decent amount actually. Like, it's not crazy, but it's like a decent chunk of experience if you do a lot of the tombs. It's like, I think at the level I'm at now, it's like the first 4 or 5 tombs are pretty easy to do. The later tombs are like significant, not crazy, but like decently harder. I had a bit of trouble doing them before like level 100-ish. But it's worth doing once a week and getting as far as you can. And it's just kind of like waves of enemies, and then you fight a boss, and then you get whatever treasures were there. So I like it. I haven't done it yet on Belcrum. I need to actually start doing that kind of stuff on Belcrum, because if I'm gonna keep playing Warbeard, I'm gonna have to make sure Belcrum is like geared up and like actually capable of existing on his own. Ah, Belcrum, it seems there's been a breakthrough in the investigation. I see, so the thieves who ransacked Toma's coffin were a gang of thieves called the Desert Moles. And when they entered the royal tomb, Toma's body was already gone, as I thought. I just found out that none of the ornaments sold in the castle town were worn by the deceased. They were more expensive than the burial accessories. If they had been obtained together, they would have been sold first. It is probably true that there was no body in the coffin. Did he say anything else? Oh. They saw a figure leaving the royal tomb? Then there is a strong possibility that, well, I'm not the true culprit, but they are the true culprit. Let's investigate again along that line. I'll leave the rest to you. We would like to decide how to deal with the arrested thieves, but I guess we'll have to leave it to Al Alhagiro's side. Well then, Belcrum. Thank you for your hard work. I prepared a reward for you, so please accept it. A jade key. Oh yeah, I should check my master orb and like make sure I actually have like what I need tuned in there. You've been asked by Lord Lushenda to go around the world and investigate anomalies, haven't you? You'll be back on that mission soon. Melon watermill. Oh, okay, out there. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Sorry, just a quick second here. You know what? We'll take it. We don't have anything else to put in, so we'll just fill those in. I should start like hunting down things. Paralyzed guard. I don't want to get sealed. There we go. Fill up if any ally dies. My attack up spells. I don't want that. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, and then that was it there. Okay, cool. There was a couple that I need to fill in, actually. See, that's one of the other reasons I want to catch up. Like, I kind of want to catch up on Warbeard just to play him, because the other end of it is, like, grinding out those gems, and that could take a while. So it's like I said, just splitting everything between two characters is, like, a lot of work. And that's why sometimes I'll take a pretty long break from streaming this, because it's like, well, I got to catch up and make sure Belcrum can actually, like, get through everything. So that's all. But I still got to get Armamentalist leveled up on Warbeard, but I have until March. I think it's not till March that the expansion comes out. All right, talk to Yakupu at Melon Watermill. All right. So this isn't going to be the mean old grandma anymore. It'll be someone else, because we're in a different world. For sure. Do you know there's a nice warm fountain deep in the mountains southwest of Conaware Plain? When I was young, I used to go there every day to enjoy mixed bathing with sexy gals. But now my back hurts too much to go there. At least if there were spring minerals in the hot fountain, I could enjoy the feeling of a hot fountain and bask in the memories of the good old days. Don't you think, for the sake of my short life, could you please go to the hot fountain and get me some spring minerals? I don't see what this has to do with changing fate and saving the world, but okay. Ah, what a kind-hearted person. Your name is Mr. Belcrum, isn't it? That's a good name. Well then, I'm counting on you, Mr. Belcrum. The warm fountain is located at the end of Moncello Spring Gorge, which runs from the southwest of Conaware Plain. Come to think of it, there's a family that has been managing the hot spring for generations. In the caretaker's hut there, they had a beautiful daughter in their cabin back then. I used to give her plum branch and light red shell that I got on the way, and she would exchange them for spring minerals. I'm sorry, but would you do the same for me? Plum branches dropped by Sasquatch in the Conaware Plain. Along the way, the other one, light red shell, I used to pick up at Cocolata Beach. Please give them to the people at the caretaker's hut to get the spring minerals. No problem, Gramps. Alright, well, it's probably easier to go to Chocolata Beach first. I was gonna say that's like right off of the ship, and then we can kind of go from there. Yeah, how much Dulceline do I have? Yeah, that's plenty. That's like 2.5 hours worth. Okay, and then he said Conaware Plain, so let's go that way. Sasquatch. I didn't even notice that slime at all. I think they're further south. I still keep eyeballing that. There's like I said before, there's like a train motorcycle. And I keep eyeballing it, but I don't really like buying stuff from cash shops and games just because I don't know. I'm bitchy that way. But I really like this game, and you know, maybe I'll toss them a couple extra bucks. Here's one. Never mind, he's very weak. Okay, and then we're heading to the Hot Spring Gorge. I just want to see. It also sounds like a train when you're driving. I don't know why I like it so much. I just think it looks really cool. So I don't know. I'll have to see. I actually didn't calculate how much money it was. That was the only thing I forgot to do. I forgot to take it from yen to Canadian dollars to see if it's if it's a stupid amount of money for a digital mount, then no, I won't do it. But if it's I don't know, if it's a couple bucks, I would get it. This place is cool looking. I like this. I want to know what those dotted lines are for. Oh. Okay, let's try to get up there. How would I get up there? I have a feeling that I can only get up there from the opposite end of this thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing any way up. Yeah, no. All right, we'll take the long way. You're too slow, buddy. See, like, that looks like I should be able to climb up it, because it's like little, like, steps up. It doesn't look like it would be too hard, but Dragon Quest isn't going to let me do it. I was thinking about doing like a condensed video too of like my, you know, just like what I've done so far in Frontier for funsies. Like I was thinking maybe I can like cut together like G1 and then like G2, etc., like going down the line, but like do the monsters in order and just like, you know, clip together a video of like the first time I beat each of them from like G1 to 7, but just separate them into like the different G levels, because like, you know, if I clipped it all together by G level, there'd be like an hour or more of me like trying to take down the Kushala, and like, the Kirin took me forever to like get decent at fighting as well. So I don't know, I thought it'd be something fun to do, but I'd have to sit down and actually like go through and find the parts of each of the stream where I fought each monster, because I did do them in order. That was the nice thing, so I could just clip together like the victories, so to speak. But I don't know. There's a lot of people seem to be watching the Frontier stuff lately, so I thought maybe something a little bit more easy to digest would be in order, because I have like a big Monster Hunter playlist on YouTube, and like I calculated it the other day, and it's like, it's at like 10 days of like just Monster Hunter, so I thought maybe I could condense down the Frontier playthrough a little bit. My name is Regina, and I'm the manager of this warm fountain. Thank you for coming all the way to the mountains. Please take your time to enter the warm fountain. I will give her those things. Well, thank you for the lovely gifts. Come to think of it, someone once brought me these two as well. What? You came here at Yakupu's request? That brings back memories. I wonder if he is still in good health. He is? He's suffering from a back injury. I'm sorry to hear that then. Please bring him some spring minerals from this warm fountain right away. The warm fountain at the end of the road has a high therapeutic effect. Maybe it's thanks to the deity enshrined in the Hokora. Boop. There we go. Give him his precious minerals. Yeah, this might be a really short stream. I should have known, like, staring at my computer screen is just making my headache come back. And I don't feel like dealing with it anymore today. It's been an aggravating... I hate when you just can't get rid of a headache, like, no matter what you do. It's so goddamn annoying. Oh yeah, I've taken Excedrin, I've taken everything that I can take while obeying the instructions on the medicine. But I get like tension headaches. My headaches always start in my neck. Like I need to go see my chiropractor is what I need to do. Cause I have like this weird thing. It's like the stupidest thing. If I sleep on my back or my left side, no problem, good to go. If I sleep on my right side, 9 times out of 10, I'll wake up with a headache that will last for the entire day. So there's like something going on with the right side of my body that like I get a bunch of tension in my neck and then it just flares up into like a migraine for the entire day and it's really aggravating. I've like iced it, I put heat packs on it, I just can't get rid of it. Ah, Mr. Belkram, your face is so radiant. Did you bring me the spring minerals? Yes. Thank goodness, now I can enjoy the warm fountain mood and bask in the memories of my gals. Please accept this small token of my appreciation. Usually Excedrin works. You can't even buy Excedrin in Canada. I had to get like... I got a buddy to bring some back for me last time he went to the States because they don't sell it here because it's got caffeine in it, and apparently that's not something Canada is fond of in like headache medicine. Would you care to listen to an old man's tale? I told you that there used to be a beautiful daughter living in the caretaker's hut. Her name was Regina. I can't help but recall the beaming smile she gave me recently when I gave her a souvenir. What a surprise that Regina is still working as the manager of the Onsen Fountain. I can't believe it. After I heal my back at the spring minerals, I'm going to visit the fountain to see Regina. I suddenly feel energized. Pendulum Fate has gained a little more power. Oh, okay, bye. All right. Oh, we gotta go back to Kokolata Beach. All right, fair enough. I think there's an inn there, so we'll get our like mana back and all that. Or how are we doing anyway? Yeah, we'll get our mana back. Bum, 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 bum. Where was I? Was I at 60? Sorry, I just want to check. Where did I get to? Locations, minstrel. Yeah, I got it up to 62. So I could potentially have it caught up in another week or two of the weekly quests. So that's not too bad. Okay, speak to her. Ah, my dear Ryu. Huh? Did you just hear that? Oh no, I decided not to tell anyone about my memories of Ryu-chan. That's right, do me a favor and I'll tell you about Ryu-chan. Sure. I met Ryu-chan when I was taking a walk alone on an empty early morning beach. He stood still among the waves staring at me and leaned in close without saying a word. It was a fateful encounter. It didn't take long for us to understand each other. Ryu loves to sing. There was one problem. He's a shy boy, and he's too shy to sing in front of me. So I have a favor to ask you. I need you to bring me the following 2 items to get Ryu to sing. First, an iron slick. Brand new, please. I don't care how good it is. By the way, you can buy iron slick at the material shop of the Woodworking Guild in the Royal City. The other is Hell's File, which is often dropped by Handsome Crab in the cave in Conware Plain. With Iron Flick and Hell's File, even Ryu would have to sing. You'll accept my request, won't you? Sure I will. Crikey, I did it, thanks. Now, when you have the 2 tools I just mentioned, come to me, and I'll pay you back. Just make sure you get them both before you give them to me. If I want to make Ryu-chan fall in love with me, I have to attack him with both tools at the same time. I don't want to be rough with him, but this is the only way to make him sing. I'm looking forward to Ryu-chan's song so much. I don't know if I want to give her tools to hurt somebody into singing. Alright, let's boogie. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll get the crab first. Which I think we saw them in that cave when I was going to the Yeti. Okay, cave is right there. There we go. Try not to crash into a slime again. That crab looks pretty handsome. He is handsome. Probably really weak. I'll just Cobra Strike him. Yep. Nope. There's only one crab in there. Alright, we'll check the other caves then. I've been messing around with like the emblem maker in Armored Core 6 a little bit, and I was like all proud of my emblem. I was like, this looks so rad, and then I went to one of those websites where people like show off the emblems they've made, and I'm like, I'm not artistic. I was like, this is the raddest thing ever. I bet other people are gonna think it's so cool. I'm sure some people would think it's cool, but like, I don't know. I saw the stuff other people made, and I was like, oh shit. No, I've never really been an artistic person. I've always been really good at cooking and stuff like that, but I've never really been like, you know, I was like good at drawing when I was a kid, but I didn't really like stick with it or go anywhere with it. So, but I don't know, I figured it had to like, it's got like a really interesting system where you can like layer things and then like mask certain elements of like the different like default shapes, and then you can bind everything into one thing so that you can put things like in different layers behind each other. And so you can actually make some really, like, it's decently robust. I saw some of the stuff other people have made and I was like, holy shit. I couldn't even imagine figuring out how to put that together, but it's really interesting. And you know, it's just like the stupid little emblem that you put on your Armored Core when you're fighting, but I was like, that's cool. Going to sleep forever. All right, there we go. We got the item. We'll head to the Royal City. I do want to get a bit further into that game. Like, I haven't played a ton of it. I'm only like 5 or 6 missions into it. But it's funny, you have to like, it's not like, I had to really break a habit that I've like built up in Monster Hunter as well as like other like Souls games. Because Armored Core is not a Souls game. That's one thing you have to remember, right? But there's no iframes in that game when you dodge. So your dodge is literally to physically move out of the way of things. But I kept trying to like dodge through things. So like there'd be like a bunch of missiles coming at me, or like somebody would fire like a rifle or a laser at me, and I would like try to dodge through it diagonally to close in on the enemy and inevitably get myself like blown up. And I was like, no. And it's really hard to break that muscle memory because, like, you know, like Monster Hunter, especially in Frontier, it's better to dodge, like, you know, going through things like Rukadour's like breath weapon, stuff like that. You want to kind of dodge through it instead of away from it because it's usually the better way to do it. But I don't know, it's been like a really hard like muscle memory thing for me to break, to actually like get good and get a little bit further into that game. Because like I used to play Armored Core constantly when I was a kid. I was super duper into them. So, you know, it's been something that I want to get good at and like get playing again. Let's see. Oh yeah, she said the material store in the Woodworking Guild. You say sturdy stick. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. I'm just going to read the quest real quick. Iron Slick. A brand new Iron Slick. Oh, you idiot, it's that. Okay, there we go. I thought I misread the translation or something, but no, there is literally an Iron Slick. Okay, should be in here. There it is. Perfect, let's boogie. Maybe some delicious water will help me feel better. All right, I got you your stuff. Ah, you have a brand new Iron Slick and Hell's File. Hey, you're gonna give them to me, right? I wonder what it is about the translation that makes it like double up sentences like that. Because it does that a lot, and I wonder what actually causes it. Like, out of interest, it doesn't bother me. I wonder why it does that. Malcolm gave her the stuff. Yes, what I wanted was this very dangerous tool. Thank you, Traveler. Here's a little something for you. I'm imagining she's making an instrument. I don't think she's actually going to hurt a person. If I grind it up with this wood knife and a file, I'm sure Ryu-chan will give up and sing in a nice voice. What's with your eyes? You seem to have something to say. Oh, you want me to stop doing such a terrible thing with the tool I bought? Yes. Ah, by any chance, could it be that I frightened you into thinking that I was going to make you sing? I see. Well, I have to explain, don't you think? I'm sorry about that. Ryu-chan is driftwood, Ryu-boku. The two tools you brought with you are used to shape driftwood into instruments. I'm an instrument maker who can hear the voices of the children who will be made from the material of the instrument. I can make them into the instrument they want. I was taking a walk on the beach once and I came across a very shapely piece of driftwood that looked like he had a nice singing voice, and I really wanted him to sing. Besides, it's impossible for me to fall in love with a man. I'm all about the instrument, and I'm a lover of the instrument. People who don't make a sound are boring. All right, then, let's get on with it and make Ryujan squeal and squeal. She's kind of off-putting. Sinon began thrashing and groping Ryuchan on the spot. Malcolm quietly left Sinon's house. Except we got to deal with her again, I think. Yeah, we do. Okay. Ah, Master Belcrum. I need to see you right now. Ah, when were you there, Mr. Traveler? How long have you been there? I can't do it. I'm not in my usual groove. What's wrong with me? Hey, Traveler, will you listen to me? Sure. The other day, a man came to my house. It wasn't Driftwood or anything like that. This time, it was a real live human being. I looked into his eyes, which reminded me of the deep, clear ocean, and I felt a myriad of Nazumas running before my eyes. Yes, like a harbinger of a storm, I've always said that I'm an instrument lover. But I've never felt such a tightness in my chest. Could this be true love? But the time I spent talking with him passed in an instant. He asked me to make him a certain flute, and then he disappeared. Like a distant shadow. I'll see him again when it's finished, but that flute is a knacker. It's more difficult to make than any other instrument I've ever undertaken. First and foremost, there are some materials that I just can't get on my own. I'll get them for you because we're best friends. That's right, with your help, maybe I can finish that flute. Hey, Traveler, please, can you go get the materials I need to make the flute so I can meet my beloved Master Kuro? I'll pay you back. Crikey, you did it. Thank you. I'm starting to feel more energetic now that I have a glimmer of hope. Okay, I'll tell you more about the materials you need to gather. There are two materials needed for making the flute, code oil and old dragon bone. Code oil should be relatively easy to find, so please go out and get it yourself. Old dragon bone can be obtained by defeating a Dracolurch in Grand Zadora territory. Old dragon bone is a gem of a material that is called a phantom material. It may be tough to deal with Dracolurch. Think of it as saving a maiden in love and do your best. Okay. Okay, so the oil is probably from a material store again. So let's go. You know, we'll go to Grand Zadora, because we have to go there anyway. And then we'll check the material store there. And then we'll go out and fight the Draco. I think the Dracolurch are like the like big blue dragons that are in that area. That's the only thing I would call a lurch. Entrance, let's boogie. Okay, where is the material shop here? Where is the material shop here? That's fine, I can just use this. Probably a material. One sec here. Alright, we'll get to Dragon Bone first. It's not cattail oil, it's toad oil. Alright, anyways, I'll come back for it, it's fine. And yeah, it should be the dragons right here, because there's no other dragons in this area, I don't think. It should be the big blue guys that are down this road. There they are, jeez. You fool. Feel bad, it's like you knock him out and then you like beat the hell out of him while he's asleep. Come on, charge. Hey, Hero, how you doing today? Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. There we go. We got it on the first kill. Delicious. If I want to get that, let's just go to the material shop that I love best. All right. Hopefully they sell it at every material shop. Otherwise, I'll buy it off the bazaar. It's just I have a harder time finding things in the bazaar because there's so many things. Oh, they took down all the Christmas stuff. It's gone. I guess it's over, right? But there was a beautiful Christmas tree here like a day ago. All right, let's see here. Actually, there's a decent amount of stuff here, too. Well, they took the tree down early. They didn't even care. I leave mine up till like January 1st, and then I start taking everything down. Where the hell is it? There it is. Toad oil. We're good. Is this a thing? I don't know about this. Oh yeah, and then we're just going back to her. Well, they're all about New Year's now. Now there's like a New Year's event that's going on. Yeah, I know the song. I just always assumed it was like the days leading up to Christmas. But I've never really looked into it too deeply. All right, let's give this weirdo her stuff. and then she can meet her true love. Ah, all the materials I asked for are here. Will you hand them to me right away? Crikey, thank you, traveler. As long as I have this, I can finish the flute he asked me to make. Here's a little something for you. Advent is a countdown of the 25 days. Okay, I had an Advent calendar this year, finally. Except I forgot about it for 5 days, so I had to, like, eat 5 chocolates on Christmas morning, which was fine. Because I eat, like, garbage on Christmas Day anyway. Alright, there we go. Between you and me, I'm not sure if I can make the flute as he asked me to. When he asked me to make the flute, he gave me detailed instructions on how to make it. But I don't think it'll make a decent sound. The materials he used are not even related to flutes. But I think that's all part of its charm, including his mysterious closures. Now, I'm going to do my best to make a flute. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Belcrum. I'll work on the flute and the woman, too, before I meet you. That didn't make sense. The Pendulum of Fate is now much more powerful. Keep looking around Lendurzia to increase its power further. Oh, I don't mean eat literal garbage. I just mean I don't eat very healthy food. All right, let's boogie. I throw all the wrapping paper around and then my cat goes nuts. Who are we talking to? Dr. Rasam. There's a curry imp. Hello, I'm a researcher who travels around Lendurzia investigating archaeological sites. My name is Rossum. In my opinion, you are an adventurer from Bertrand named Belcrum who has passed through many carnage sites. I see. I would like to ask you to do something for me, if you would like to listen. Sure. Thank you very much. Actually, I discovered the remains of a very old temple in Solaria Canyon, southeast of here. While investigating the temple, which had never been set foot in, I happened upon a tablet. Yes, that tablet, that is truly the discovery of the century. It is a treasure trove of knowledge that has guided me. But on the way back to Solaria Canyon, after finally obtaining the tablet, I was robbed by a stone golem, and I had to flee home in desperation. If only I could decipher the words on that tablet, I would be able to solve the mystery of the temple's ruins. Damn that monster. Please, I beg you, defeat the stone golem and get back with the tablet. I'll repay you handsomely. I will grudgingly accept. Great, I can't wait to decipher the tablet. I want to solve the mystery of the temple ruins. When I solve the mystery of the forgotten temple that lies in the uncharted area, the whole of Astoltia will tremble as the conference is turned upside down. Whatever you say, bro. I'm sorry, I have a habit of getting excited when it comes to archaeology. Solaria Canyon is home to many strong monsters, so please be careful when exploring. Solaria Canyon. Oh, okay, it's like right here. Very convenient. That poor thing never got to survive very long. It's got like some good games on it though. Hey Wade, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. What are you saying today? Did you get to have some fun with Frontier? Did you get your controller working properly for yourself? Alright, we gotta find the golem. Oh, okay. I know, I wish I could, like, remember where I found the tutorial. There was a tutorial for X input, and I managed to get it running properly. But, I can't remember where it was. It was somewhere on that Discord. I just can't remember where. If I find it again, I'll send it to you, though. I'm sorry. Nintendo Land was pretty fun, actually. I remember playing that with a buddy of mine, like, for a decent amount of time. I'm trying to think of, like, what, I got 3 Ultimate... It was also nice just that the Wii U could play Wii games. So, you could have kind of both there. I think it's down this way. See you later, sucker! Actually, I have a bunch of, like, Wii games that I wouldn't mind streaming at some point. Some that I, like, never even played. Like, I have, like, Pandora's Tower. I have The Last Story. I have... what else? The hell's that? Muramasa, the Demon Blade. Like, I have a few, like, really cool, like, Wii games that I just never got around to playing. He's too powerful. We can't beat him. He dead. That Zombie U game was kind of cool, too. I thought it was neat that when you went into your backpack, you had to look at the tablet and the game didn't pause. That was kind of a neat idea. But I only ever tried the demo of that. I never actually bought it. I don't know if you can poison these guys. Actually, there's something interesting I found in this game. So if you go to Miscellaneous and you go to Tactics... Nope. Oh, it's not on this class. Interesting. So if you go to Miscellaneous when you're playing Armamentalist, you can actually look at... It'll show you what elements a monster's weak to. Which will help you decide, like, what you actually want to use against it. And I was like, that's kind of cool. Because, like, half of the Armamentalist thing is like, oh, like... you can make the monster more weak to this type of damage. So it'll actually give you, like, a readout of what they're susceptible to, and I thought that was kind of cool. But I guess I thought it was every class, but I haven't tried it on anything but Armamentalist, so I guess it's a special thing just for them. I really do like this armor on Warbeard. I think he looks cool as shit. It actually gives you 2 different things, too. There's, like, another entire outfit that you get for the New Year's event. And there's, like, umbrellas and stuff, too. It was a pretty quick event. It took, like, I think, like, 25 minutes to do everything. It wasn't too bad. It's running until the 8th of January. I think that's what it said. It's like the first week of January. Hi there, is everything going well? PST? I don't know what that... Is that like 3 hours ahead of me? Right now it is 10 p.m. on my time zone. Well, 5 to 10. Yeah, I'm Eastern Standard Time. Welcome, Gabe, Dr. Ross Holm, the Ancient Tablet. 6:56 p.m. Okay, I was gonna say Because back when I played Final Fantasy 14, everything they posted was always in the PST time zone, but I haven't played 14 for a while, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it's 3 hours ahead of me. Or 3 hours behind me, I should say. The inscriptions here are in a very ancient Urnian script. All right. Let's get to deciphering it. Yeah, I guess so, eh? There was a while where I was working for, like, I'm in Ontario, and all of my work was based out of BC, and it was really annoying because I always had to start everything super early to, like, be on their time zone, or I would have to be careful that I wasn't accidentally starting at a time that would, like, disturb people during, like busy times of the day and stuff like that. It was always really annoying having a big time zone difference. I see, this is amazing. What a great discovery. Is it really okay that we found this out? This is going to defy all common sense in archaeology. We may finally be able to unravel the truth that mankind has never been able to discover. I found out something amazing. The deity enshrined in that temple was Grand Zenith, the creator of mankind. The name Grand Zenith has been known until now, but its tradition has been lost. And the reason why it was lost is still a mystery. Further reading of this tablet will surely reveal the whole picture of the god Grand Zenith. And when the results of this research are made public, the whole of the Stolsha will tremble as the academic world is turned upside down by this unprecedented revelation. Sorry, I have a habit of getting excited when it comes to archaeology. Thanks to you, we have made a valuable discovery. Please accept this token of my gratitude for doing what I asked. That's the one thing that it seems to, it'll always get who they're talking to off. It'll always say, like, you when it means me and stuff like that. But that's like Google, every translation tool I ever use for Japanese does that. It, like, really messes up the syntax, but that's because their sentence structure is so much different than English. But it always trips me up when I'm reading it in this game, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. All right, there we go. We helped another best friend. If the tablet decoding is progressing well when you come back at a later date, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Until then, I would like to concentrate on deciphering the tablet. So could you leave me alone? Thank you very much. All right. There we go. The Pendulum of Fate. Hey, there we go. We're getting there. Okay, one sec. I'm going to take a very brief recess just to show. I want to... there's something really cool in the game that I really like. But I have to go to Warbeard real quick to show you. It's something, like, really minor. I'm only going to log in for, like, 2 seconds, but it's, like, the coolest thing. Ooh. She's getting, like, beaten up really easily. I wonder what's going on with her. Is there, like, I don't understand how the time works. Is it, like, just a specific? Oh, it's the weekend time. Oh, yeah, today's Friday. This week's really going by quick. It's gonna be New Year's in, like, 2 days. All right, we're going to Southport Lender. Oh, okay, we're going to the Grand Titus. I don't know, to be honest with you. I always have to Google time zones. I always forget them. The only ones I know off by heart is, like, PDT sometimes. If it's 3 p.m. my time, it should be, it should be 4 p.m. But, all right, we need to get on the Grand Titus. Oh, there you go. So you'll be able to get on in no time then. All right, talk to the captain on the bridge. Rat. Yeah, I don't remember where the New Year's Eve thing starts, but you can pop onto that one pretty easily too. Or actually, one sec. I always, like I said, anytime I do quests and shit that I'm working on, I always keep links to them on my computer. Okay, here. Sorry. If you want to do the New Year's Eve event, that's a link to the information on it. The captain? Just if you care about having those robes or anything like that. You can also get like different, like the different animals of the zodiac. You can get the ones that hug your arm. So there's like the, you know, the rooster and all kinds of stuff like that. So there's all kinds of like little cool things at that event. Oh yeah, then yeah, just follow that and you'll get the costume in no time. All right, let's see what the captain's saying. See, if they would just sell that beard, the cash shop would make some money off of me. Belkram, as you have probably heard, this ship can now sail to the Grand Zadora Kingdom. A long-cherished dream has finally been fulfilled. Thanks to Hollow-sama, who modified the compass and who retrieved it from the monster that time. I thank you again. However, there's one concern that weighs heavily on my mind right now. It's about the tool bag that a certain engineer left behind. Belkram, I'm sorry, but could you please deliver the bag of tools left at the ship burrow in Southport Lendor to the clocksmith who lives in Raggy Snowfield? Ragai, maybe? I will do it, Captain. Anything for you. Ah, you'll take care of it? Thank you more than the ocean. I'm gonna say that from now on. As for the engineer's tool bag, you'll have to ask the ship burrows Lakoi. Then I'll be counting on you, Belkram. Now I have to go back to Southport Lendor, you dick. I guess I can just teleport there. It's not a big deal. All right, let's go outside. That one, let me see. I literally have a giant bookmark folder on my computer called Dragon Quest X, and it's just like all the shit. One sec. This event that is going on, all it is it's increasing the metal slime appearance rate in the field. So in... Okay, I can show you actually. So if you're in Southport Lendor and you pop over here to this guy here and talk to him, he'll give you a perfume and it will make it so that metal slimes appear more often. And the effect lasts for 8 hours. So that's all you have to do for that one. I remember that. I triggered that one before, but I'm trying to not over-level Belkram, so I'm not doing it on him. But yeah, that's all you do. Just come here, talk to that little dude, and you're all set. Oh, I was going for that. I need to go over here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that one. I don't really... The rewards I don't really care about, so I was like, maybe I'll skip that one. Captain Abram asked to deliver this tool bag to the clocksmith. Well, that's a problem, actually. The captain told me to replace the broken wrench in the tool bag with the high-tech wrench, but I haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, you can go get one. Ghoul and Glen West and other places in the Ogreed continent drops them from time to time. If you bring me a high-tech wrench, I'll swap it out and give you the tool bag. Just don't tell the captain. Alright, we'll go to Glen West. I don't even remember. What does he give you again? Let's see. The Classic Dragon event. Purple treasure box. Tickets and elixirs. Oh yeah, you do get a statue and some dragon weapons. Maybe I will see if I can do that. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. All right, we want to go to Glen West. I can't believe how many events this game has. Like, it's like constantly like more and more and more. I'm gonna try to actually do 10-day in January. I always miss it because I like think of it as being the 10th here. But by the time I remember to do it on the 10th, it's the 11th in Japan. And then I'm like, shit, I missed it again. And I still haven't successfully done a 10-day since the beginning. I don't even know what it is. I just know that there's like some special things that happen on the 10th of each month, but I always miss it. So we're gonna try to like actually make sure that I'm like there for one. You know what I'll do is I'll set a notification in my phone for the 9th to remember to hop onto the game and check it out. Oh, PSO2 day? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll set a timer for it for next week. Is that PSO2 game fun? Like, is it as fun as the original one? Because the reviews keep fluctuating, like, heavily. Oh, for you. Oh, I'll have to find it. Well, it's 5 p.m. for me. That's easy then. The game resets at 5 p.m. on Saturday every month, or every week for me. Oh, okay. That was what it was. Is like the new Genesis version has like incredibly bad reviews, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just sit that one out. I was looking at God Eater yesterday because it turns out that I own 2 of the 3 God Eater games on PC. I just don't have number 3. It's only $9, but I don't know. Oh, okay. See, I've only played the original one back on the Dreamcast, so I don't even know what the other ones are like. I just miss, like, regular... I wish they would make, like, a new Phantasy Star, like the normal game, but I don't know if they ever will. I'm gonna persecute this guy, sorry. Blue Burst. I don't know what Blue Burst is. You spat on me? You fool. Final version. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sure other... Like, is it still officially active, or is it just, like a fan server thing? Might be fun to get back into that. I got too many games on the go. I can't. Right now I'm playing this, Armored Core 6, Grim Dawn, and Frontier. Like, I'm rotating between the 4 of them, and I'm like, I don't have time to like do anything. I can't add any more games in. Do I care about these? No, I don't. I already have those, actually. All right, we'll go back to... That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, private servers. People really are good about reviving, like, MMOs. I was playing on... I had a buddy who got me to try out the private servers for Warhammer Online. And I was like, that's all right. I actually liked that game back in the day. It just... I don't know. It gave me, like, Dark Age of Camelot vibes. And I'm, like... I really like Warhammer. Like, the lore in that. Like, I haven't ever played the tabletop game, but... I don't know. I like the lore of it. I think it's cool. There, like, how many different ones were there? I feel like I lost track of them. Well, you're the man. You got your hands on a high-tech wrench, didn't you? Go ahead and hand it over. Oh, this. Thank you very much. Well, I'll get started right away and replace the broken wrench with the high-tech wrench. All right, I'm all set. Take this tool bag to the engineer who lives in the cabin at Regai Snowfield in the agreed continent. See, I went from, like, Ultima Online to EverQuest. No, Ultima Online to Anarchy Online to, like, EverQuest. Maybe it was EverQuest first, and then World of Warcraft, and then I'd, like, played a whole bunch of random MMOs for years. And then whenever the original Phantasy Star came out on Dreamcast, I played that for, like, a decent amount of time as well. The engineer is the one who fixed the Grand Titus. There was a time when that broken ship was docked in this port for a long time. Remember? The repairs were successfully completed, but for some reason, right after that, the engineer and the captain had a huge fight. After all was said and done, the engineer declared, "I'm quitting this job." He left his bag behind and got off the ship. However, the captain must have wanted to make up with the engineer since he ordered him to replace the broken spanner with a high-tech wrench. The engineer's name is Master Baggio. He's been a friend of the captain's for decades. Make sure you deliver it to him. I'm counting on you. Online, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, the card game. Episode 3, Universe Ambition of the Illuminous. Portable 2, and Infinity. Jeez. Yeah, I definitely lost track of them. I didn't know there was that many. Holy crap. Wasn't there, like, I remember on Vita there was like a game kind of like Phantasy Star Online, but it was like, it was based on like the Ragnarok Online IP. I remember that game being fun, but I think I only played the demo of it. I don't think I actually owned it. I'd have to check, because I was worried about Sony, like, wiping out the store, so anything I had a license for on the Vita, I, like, re-downloaded onto it, like, a while ago to make sure I still would have it if they shut the store down. So, I'd have to actually check my Vita. I don't remember if I owned it or not, but if I did, it'll be installed on it. Yeah, Ragnarok Odyssey. I thought it was a cool game, but if I have it, I definitely didn't play it very much. And there was that other cool game where, like, you were in jail forever, but you could, like, fight to lower your sentence or whatever it was. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember the name. Yeah, Freedom. How do you know, Crimson? I was like, I'd have to get my Vita out to remember. But yeah, Freedom Wars. That game was neat, but it's too bad it's, like, not active anymore. You can play the single player. Like, I popped onto it when I was re-downloading all my games on the Vita, but yeah, that's true. You know what you're talking about when it comes to hunting games. I feel like I should, like, every now and again take a break from Monster Hunter and, like, do some more Soul Sacrifice, because I really like Soul Sacrifice. But I gotta get my ass in gear, and they finally got it to the point where Soul Sacrifice runs on PC emulators without being completely awful. So I want to re-download, like, sorry, I've already ripped it off of my Vita, but the save is encrypted, and I gotta figure out how to unencrypt my save, because I don't want to start over. Because I had a save that I was playing on stream, but like, I don't want to stream directly from the Vita anymore. It's too much of a pain in the ass. Is it the one where you're, like, fighting germs and, like, diseases inside of the body? Yeah, Hamslayer was playing that a few months ago. Yeah. I was gonna look into it because I saw him playing, and I'm like, this game looks kind of rad. I'd never heard of it before, and then I saw Ham playing, and I'm like, this looks really cool. But yeah, I gotta figure out this, like, encryption on the Vita save files, because every time I rip my save off and try to load up my Soul Sacrifice save, it, like, says that the save's corrupted and it won't load it. So I gotta figure that out, and then I can stream Soul Sacrifice again. Or I could stream it directly off the Vita, but, like, between using, like, controller plugins and everything else, like, the Vita's such a pain in the ass to capture. It's, like, not worth the amount of trouble that it is. And it's like really unreliable. Like it glitches out all the time. My Vita is. That one I did jailbreak because I was like, whatever. I specifically jailbroke it so that I could use a standard SD card in it. Because I was sick of paying Sony obscene amounts of money for like 16 gigabytes of memory. So I got one of those adapters for like a thing and then I jailbroke it to use it. And ciao, welcome to Baggio's house. Who are you? Did you come to offer me a job because of my engineering skills? Alas, this old engineer is enjoying retirement. Don't need a job no more. What? Captain Abrams sent you? There's like apparently a program I need to use. I just can't remember what it's called. So I just got to do some research and then... Because like PSP save files are easy. You literally drag and drop them off of the Vita onto your computer and they work. But the Vita save files specifically for Vita games are like encrypted in some way that makes the emulator like basically say that they're corrupted unless you use whatever program that I don't remember the name of. I don't know no Abram, and when I say I don't dang know. Yeah, I had to use like special programs to get my I had to download my save from my Wii U and then unencrypt it and put it onto the SD card of my 3DS and then put the SD card in my computer just to get that all running on Citra. It was a whole damn thing. Malcolm gave the engineer's tool bag. These are my old tools. And what's this? A high-tech wrench instead of a broken one. Darn it, Abram. Why'd you replace my beloved wrench with a fancy schmancy high-tech one? I love that wrench. I use it to fix it when it wore down, enjoying its old-fashioned feeling. What a selfish no-good. What a selfish no-good. Come to think of it, he said the same thing when we argued till the cows came home. I see. So that's how he felt. Wah! Abram, you jerk. Okay. I'm sorry, too. It was me in the first place. That's right, I messed with the Grand Titus's heart, which Abram loves more than anything else, the power unit. When it came time for repairs, I helped by installing a state-of-the-art power source that allowed the ship to withstand the mist. And then he got mad at me for turning the power unit into a high-tech piece of machinery without his permission. What a pin-headed guy he was back then. I got so mad I got off the ship and left my tools behind. I finally understood after the same thing was done to me. Even your best intentions can still offend others. Well, now we're even. I guess the bag was Abram's way of telling me to keep being an engineer. Well, let's start by cleaning up this mess inside the bag, Speaking of which, I think it's time to fix that device at Grand Zadora Castle. Sorry for my rambling. Give my regards to Abram. See you, buddy. Now I gotta go back on the ship, eh? Maybe this will put me on the ship. I think it'll just send me to South Lendor, but maybe it'll put me on the ship. That would be nice. It would be a little quicker. Yeah. Actually, I think the next part after this is back at the temple, which I think once we're done that'll actually let us unlock our skill cap further, and then we can get even more rad powers for old Belkram. I think it goes up to 200. What are we at? I think we're at 150 now. Yeah, 150 is the current cap. We can get it up to 200, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. And then we have the Master Orb, and then there's like... There's so many things. There's like chant skills, and there's like a bunch of other stuff that like gets added in later on. It's like a whole thing. The chant skills are cool, but I never have time to memorize like what they all do because they don't come up all the time. I keep trying to I have like the ones that I usually use memorized, but there's like, I think there's like 10 chant skills, and you pick one, but I can never remember what all of them do anyway. It doesn't matter. Looks like you delivered the tool bag to Bajio. I see. Did he get my message? This is my heartfelt thanks. A blue orb. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the cathedral's the next area. Well, we'll know in a second. I've learned through many magical mist storms that it is the motive force Bajio has created that keeps us moving smoothly in the direction of the compass. It was Bajio's power source that enabled me to move slowly. Okay. He must have thought more broadly than I did and brought the Grand Titus back to life. With the return of the great engineer Bajio, the worries that had weighed so heavily on my mind are gone. My mind has now escaped the magical mist. We're like going all over the place now. Before it was like really focused on one town. Now we're just like wandering around solving people's problems. One sec. The game wants me to see something, so I'm gonna look at it so that it'll leave me alone. What do you want? Festa Inferno is going on. Yeah, that was what it wants. But I'm not level 100 yet, so I can't do it. All right. Jero and the priest. Yeah, so we got to go back to all trades, Abby. Priest Juaro in the priest room on the first floor. Okay. No, they are here. Maybe I can do it now, or maybe I have to complete the quest here first. The lesson's over, but I will continue to accept skill book applications, so please feel free. Let me look that up. Let's see, 180 skills. Condition is that number 142 is done. So it's him. I guess not yet. Okay, yeah, sorry, it does say that. Yeah, you can't unlock the 180 or 200 skill release until you complete the 2.2 quests that take place in the Abbey. So yeah, we have to finish this quest. I thought maybe I could do it ahead of time and have cool new powers, but we got to do the quest first. All right, well, that's fine. What else would you do in Dragon Quest except some quests? Damn. Grand Priest, why do you not mention the name of this Juaro as your successor? Why do you not? Jesus, okay. Sorry, it keeps doubling up and it's really throwing me off. Are you saying that there is something that Priest Zudara has that I do not? You're a traveler, aren't you? My name is Juaro, and I'm training to become the next great priest. You have a cool mustache, bro. I have a favor to ask a traveler like you. Have you met a priest named Zadara yet? No, I haven't. Zadara is a man who suddenly appeared in this temple several years ago and became a priest. For some reason, he refuses to talk about his identity. Perhaps he has some dark past. That is what I suspect. If so, I cannot let such a person become the next great priest. The one who will be the grand priest must be pure and innocent. So, traveler, I ask a favor from you. I would like to ask you. Jesus Christ, that sentence didn't go well at all. Ask the people in the temple about that man's reputation and rumors. I can't spin it for you. For the future of all trades, I want you to take care of it. Of course, I'll pay you. Ah, you'll take care of it, won't you? It is better ask someone other than the priest about Zadara. Since he may be talking about himself with impunity to someone who's not a priest. I really wonder why it doubles it up sometimes. It always confuses the hell out of me because it slightly alters the structure of the sentence the second time. Alright, wants us to talk to the person by the front door. You wanted to see me? Oh, you want to ask about our priest, Mr. Zadara. I understand that you're a man of great devotion to your training and that you rarely go out. Yes, I thought so until the other day. I was in the town of Selid the other night on a bit of an errand. That's when I saw him. What a surprise to see that Mr. Zadara entering the tavern with someone. I was so surprised. He's a drunkard, a secret drunkard. Can I help you? You want to ask me about Zadara the priest? He's the kind of person who would tell me to get out of his way when I went to greet him with a gift to congratulate him on his new position as Grand Priest. I heard that he was already quite old when he came to this temple, and I wonder what he was doing before. I wonder if he probably didn't work in a formal job since he seemed so cold. Second floor. On the other side. Okay, I should be able to just pop. Yeah, I can pop right over. Or no, I have to go through that hallway again. I don't know why I can't function in video games without like constantly opening the map. It's been like when I was a kid, I had to draw my own maps. Like I remember playing the first Phantasy Star and just sitting there with like grid paper. Although especially, what was it, Shining in the Darkness, I would constantly have grid paper out for that game. Zadara doesn't talk to anyone at the dinner table, but he's very serious. I often see him staying by himself and continuing his training. After the other priests have returned, he's so devoted to his training that it's almost magical. Even the other priests are taken aback. Alright, we'll go talk to... See, it doesn't sound like he's bad. He's just kind of short-tempered, and he's really serious about his training. That seems like a good thing. I guess you could be a little kinder. You don't want to be mean to people, I guess. Go back. Thanks for your hard work. If you have anything interesting to tell me about Zadera, I'll have you report it right away. Zadera has a cold attitude towards non-priests as well. Besides, that man's devotion to his training seems out of the ordinary. Even to me. I think it'd be even more so if someone who is not a priest saw it. In general, the impression of that man is not good. It's no use talking about a man who wants to become a great priest if people don't like him. What? Zadera went into the tavern in the town of Seled with someone? That's an interesting story. Why on earth would that man, who rarely leaves the temple, go into a tavern? Come to think of it, I saw him leaving the temple just now. Maybe he's heading back to Saled's tavern. Okay, I'm sorry, but I need another favor. I would like you to go to the Tower of Saled and take a look around the tavern. If Zadera is there, see what he looks like, then come back here and tell me what that man was doing. Okay. It's been doing that a lot more lately. It didn't do it a lot in like version 1, and it like didn't really do it a lot in 2.0, but it's been doing it a lot lately where it like doubles up the sentence, but it changes the syntax a little bit. It's really fucking making it difficult to read though. It throws me off. Well, maybe it'll smooth back out later. Alright, we'll pop down the old tavern and see if we can catch him doing something bad. That guy wants to be the head priest. Well, I should have a thing there. I don't know, I got one for the True Town. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, and then the tavern's right there. The amount of like different cities and towns they made for this game is crazy too. Like by the time I've gotten to version, like there's so many like different like just different little towns and that, and they're all laid out different. Like they've done like a really good job of just like each town has its own little identity in that. I really like it. Especially version 3. I think version 3 so far has been like, it had like some of the coolest areas I've seen in this game. Have you forgotten? I'm the one who killed. That's why you changed your name? I won't meet until I become High Priest. He murdered somebody. That's not ideal. You don't want a murderer being the head priest. No treasure. I'll get it later. You know, it's one thing I really need to do is I need to get used to like playing with keyboard and mouse again. I've been like, I don't know why I keep playing like Grim Dawn with a controller, and it's like I know it's easier to play it with a keyboard and a mouse, but I'm like, I don't know. A lot of the games I play are better with a controller, like Monster Hunter and stuff like that. Like I would never play Monster Hunter with a keyboard and mouse. I know some people do, but I just don't. And like Armored Core 6, I don't know, I feel like that game plays better with a controller too. Personal preference, but ARPGs, like I really need to like stop being stupid and just use my... Although that game has like incredibly good controller support, so it's actually pretty decent, but I feel like I'd be better at the game if I like got used to using my mouse and keyboard again for that. Oh, it's you. You went to the town to sail it, didn't you? There was in the tavern after all. I will report that he's a murderer. No, Zadera was talking to a suspicious man at the tavern. You overheard their conversation, didn't you? Zadera mumbled something about, I killed him? Did he really say that? That's an apology. That would mean that he's committed more errors in the past than I thought. You did well to report it. Knowing this, I'll have no choice but to go report it to the Grand Priest. You too, come to the Grand Priest's room on the second floor as a witness. Actually, that's like, not always, but like the last, I want to say like 8 years or so, I've just been like really like, I don't know, just controller bound. And it's like, I like sitting back and just like chilling out with my controller. Like I'll lean back in my chair and just kind of chill. Where, I don't know. It's weird. Well, also I played a lot more shooters when I was younger, so like I would not really use a controller for that kind of thing. So maybe that's a big part of it too. Like a lot of what I play is like RPGs and like slower paced games that don't like, well, besides Monster Hunter, that like don't really require, I don't have that quest going, shit. All right, if anybody's looking for the rare sticker monsters, there's one here. You could probably come get it. It seems that you have something to do with me. As the great priest of all trades, I could see that much. So what do you want? I haven't really been doing... I never run into the rare sticker monsters. I'm actually surprised he's just chilling out in here. High Priest. What is it, Chuaro? Please, don't raise your voice in the temple. My apologies for the noise. Actually, I have something to report about Zodera. Let's see, this traveler is with you then. I've been curious about Zodera's background for some time and have asked this traveler to look into it. After some digging, we found out that he was suspected of foul play. Zodera, that man? There's no hard evidence yet. See, you know what? This guy is like, I feel like he's not trying to get the job. He just wants to make the right, he wants to make sure the right person gets the job. So you know what? I don't have a problem with this guy anymore. See, he's like, no, like I'm not just blindly saying it. There's no evidence yet. We should call him here immediately so that he can prove he is telling the truth. These hats are ridiculous. Garo, thank you for your report. But I will personally look into this matter. You are not to pursue Zodera or speak to anyone else. But that's... And you're willing to make this man the Abbey's High Priest. If that happens, the future of all trades Abbey is doomed. I won't say it again. Do not pursue this any further. Yes, excuse me. I owe you my thanks. Come by my place later. I'll get something out of the donation box and give it to you. Don't worry about Zodera. I ask that you please keep this matter to yourselves. That seems a little suspicious. Yeah, these guys are part of, I think it's in the Wind Town. There's like a sticker book you can get. And there'll be these like random monsters that'll spawn in like just random weird places around the world. And when you find them, you like get them in a sticker book, but I don't remember like what you get out of it. But anyway, anybody who plays the game right now, the tea candle is in All Trades Abbey. There's like an obscene amount of side content in this game. Kind of sucks. Like when I was younger, I would have all the time in the world to do it. Like I have like a decent amount of gaming time, mainly because I can't sleep very well at night. So I usually play video games like in the evening, and then, you know, when I can finally fall asleep, I go to bed. But, you know, when I was younger, I would have had tons of time to sink into this, but unfortunately, I can't do every little piece of content in it. I just don't have the time for it. And I like to play a variety of games. I very rarely, like, stick to one game and, like, hyper-focus on it. Usually, like, when a new Monster Hunter comes out, I'll hyper-focus on that, but beyond that, I tend to jump around between 3 or 4 different games at a time. It's just the way I am. Why does the Grand Priest trust Sedaris so much? I don't know. I'm sorry that I made you help me snitch on him. Please accept my thanks at least. A purple orb. That's the best kind. Bop, bop. It's the Grand Priest that said so. I don't think we can pursue this matter. But there are still things that can be done. I'll continue to keep a close eye on Zadera's actions in order to protect the future of all trades. Talk to Dancer Liddy on the first floor. Okay. Well, you're a traveler, right? I'm Liddy. I'm a dancer in the Gazant troupe. I'm going to dance at the investiture ceremony of the Grand Priest. But I never danced on such a big stage before, so I'm a bit nervous. So you must be Belcrum. The other members of the troupe are too busy to ask you. So will you listen to what I have to say instead? Do you know where do you know that there is a hill called Wishflower in Roan Forest Belt that connects the town of Selid and Melsandy Village? There is a story that if you make a wish on the wish flower and the flower opens, your dream will come true. It's very romantic, isn't it? So you know, I want to make a wish on the wish flower too. But will you take me to that hill? I'll pay you back. I would be so happy to help you get a wish flower. Oh good, if I make a wish on wish flower, I think I'll be able to dance well in the upcoming performance. But I was wondering what I should do since the chairman told me not to go alone. Well then, when you're ready, will you leave for the hill where the wish flower blooms? I'll follow you. I like the way they do escort quests in this game. They're like, instead of like making you drag around an NPC that has hit points, they're just like, I'll like hide out behind you while you go do it. And I'm like, thank you. That's so much more convenient. At least so far, I haven't had a I don't think I've had a quest where I had to actively like keep someone alive. I don't think so. All right, going to Wish Hill. I really like these like knight dudes too. They're really cool. There's like a version of them that has like red and black armor and they look so rad. Unfortunately, I don't think you can tame them for like Monster Master. At least I don't think so. I'd have to look. There's like a list of the ones that you can train somewhere. Oh, how pretty. So this is Hope Hill. Thanks, Belcrum. I couldn't have gotten this far without you. Huh? Who's that guy? It's that guy. The possible murderer. Oh, you're the next high priest, Mr. Zadera, right? Hey, you are Mr. Zadera, aren't you? That's right. Nice to meet you. I'm Liddy, a dancer in the Gazant troupe. I'm supposed to dance at the High Priest appointing ceremony. Why did you become a dancer? When I was a little kid, I saw a performance by the sitar troupe. It was so amazing. One of the dancers, Jaina, was so beautiful that I was mesmerized by her. She inspired me to join them. But by the time I joined, Jaina had already quit and was replaced by Gazant, the current head of the troupe. That's okay. As long as everyone enjoys the show, I'm happy. No matter what kind of dances or tricks you show me, I couldn't possibly enjoy. That's mean. What? Especially from a dancer like you. I'm going back to the Abbey now. Wow, they were right. He is a bit of a dick. What? Did he just say I'm not entertaining? I heard he was a rude dude, but he didn't have to say it straight to my face. Watch me, I'll make sure to rock his socks off. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I came here to make a wish on a wish flower. That's good. I absolutely love the way the Weddies just like saunter around. If I take this bud with me and it blooms without withering, my dream will come true. Want to know what it is? Well, too bad. It's my secret. Well, I'm done here, so I'll be heading back to the Abbey. Come see me later so I can thank you. Beautiful sunrise. Or set. No, it's a set. Wait, the moon was here when I got here. The time went really weird. I think what we'll do is we'll finish up the quests here. I don't think there's too many more. I think there's like 1 or 2 more quests in this area. And then that's where we'll cut it off for today. And then maybe if I have time tomorrow, we'll pick this up again for one more day. Because I really do want to, I don't know, I'm going to try to catch up to Warbeard. I'm going to like keep letting other games distract me and just like, I'll just do Warbeard's weeklies and kind of leave him at that for now. Because it would be a hell of a lot more convenient if I could just catch up to him. Hey, Belcrum. I've been waiting for you to come back. There you go, hero. Are you going to go do the New Year's thing, or are you just going to do some general questing? Thanks for taking me up the hill. This is for you. Take it. Yeah, I can add you. I only play this character when I'm streaming, though. I'd have to add you on Warbeard. Come to think of it, why was Mr. Zadera at Hope Hill anyway? He doesn't look like the kind of person who'd make wishes. Oi, Liddy, what are you doing up there? Ah, Gazant. I went to Hope Hill for a wish flower and saw Mr. Zadera there, too. He was so rude. He said that a dancer like me couldn't entertain anyone. I'm still so mad just thinking about it. Yeah, I got it. Do you want to make his jaw drop to the floor then, do ya? Well then, Missy, you better get practicing. That's why you're the boss. I'm going to go and rehearse some more. See ya. Guy looks like he's lived a hard life. Zadera on Hope Hill, eh? I guess you still can't forget, can ya? You? I've seen you in Salad. You were peeping on me and Zadera talking with each other, weren't you? Time to fess up about that Zadera guy. He's actually Chairman Sitar. Headed his troop before I was. I was on me way here after a show in Grand Zadora. Jaina, the dancer who was the star of the show, died. Jaina went to get a wish flower and was attacked by a monster. Sitar felt guilty, so he left the troupe. Then I heard he wanted to become a priest. I was surprised he was even a candidate to be the next high priest. To be honest, I'm not the chairman of the troupe. I called. I'm back to the tavern to rejoin the troupe, but he kept refusing. Liddy may be too nervous to dance if she knew Zadara was actually Sitar. She's got talent, even more so than Jaina. That's why I want this show to be a success. Listen to me. Don't tell nobody who Zadara is. Not just Liddy, but everyone here in the temple. No need to cause a scene, eh? Okay, bro, I wouldn't mess with you. Okay, new quest. Talk to the High Priest. I'm so mad that I missed, like, the big lottery. If I could have won millions of gold, that would have been so cool. I missed it by one day. Like, I'm actually pissed off, but whatever. It's just video game money. It doesn't matter. But I would love to have the video game money. I think they do it a couple of times a year anyway, but I need to actually, like, go do things when I find out about them instead of being like, oh, I'll do it later, and then I, like, completely forget about it till the last second, and then because the game isn't, you know, because Japan's, I think, 13 hours ahead of me, by the time I remember, it's already too late. It's happened to me so many times in this game, it's not even funny. Ah, it's you. I'm so glad you came. We've been waiting for you. You know that there will be a ceremony for the appointment of a new Grand Priest in the near future, and the Gazant troupe will be performing as entertainment. As a matter of fact, there seems to be some kind of problem with that troupe. I must solve it somehow. I heard that you had a friendly conversation with the head of the Gazant troupe. I need your help to solve the problem. You can hear more about it from the Gazant chairman. What do you think? Will you do me a favor? I knew you'd say that. I'm counting on you. Future of all trades is at stake. If we do not conclude the appointment ceremony smoothly and have Zadara take over the responsibility, you should know this. The Grand Priest of all trades, who is in charge of changing jobs, has a special role to play. He goes to the divine seat in the basement and prays for peace in the world. This is a major role of the Abbey High Priest. Okay. All right, let's go talk to Gazant. And then, like I said, what we'll do is, like, the next time it's like the Pendulum of Fate is powered up. That's what we'll call it a day. So I think there's only 1 or 2 quests, or this might be the last one. I'm not sure. But whenever the Pendulum comes back up, that's what we'll call it for today. Where's that guy? There he is. This is not good. What should I do? Ah, it's you. I'm sorry, but we're a little busy right now. The Grand Priest asked you to help us out. That'd be great, actually. I ordered the dancer costume that Liddy is going to wear at the investiture ceremony from a tailor in Al-Ahagiro. It hasn't arrived yet. Liddy is pissed off that she has to wear that costume, and I'm just about at my wit's end. The master with the luggage should have left Al-Ahagiro long ago. Something must have happened on the way here. There's a village between Al-Ahagiro and here. Maybe we can find some clues there. We didn't have much time left before the entertainment for the investiture ceremony. We'll run down to that village and find out what happened to the package. Peace out. Oh, it's literally this person. Okay. And there's a delicious treasure there. I'm a delivery person in the kingdom of Al-Ahagiro. I'm on my way to deliver a package to All Trades Abbey, and I'm in big trouble. What? You say you were sent here by Gazant's troop to check on me? Oh, jeez. As a matter of fact, the luggage, the very dancer costume, was stolen by the monster on the way here. I'm really sorry, but if you really need the dancer costume right now, could you please get it back from the monster by yourself? I think the monster is called a star lemming. You should be able to find it around here. I hope you still have it with you. I hope he still has it with him. If you can get it back, please deliver it to Gazant Troop at All Trades Abbey. I got bit on my leg and I can't move. Why are you standing there then, you jackass? I feel like he's lying. I don't think it's a lemming. I think it's one of these purple squirrels, to be honest with you. Fuck you, squirrel! It is a squirrel, and there are slimes here. Look at his ears. Be angry all you want, you're still dead. I still find it weird that their tails are not actually part of their bodies. Or at least they can remove them and, like, hit people with them. He just did the magnet spike move. That's hilarious. Alright, well, it's definitely the squirrels, so we'll take them out. Never mind, he's definitely dead. You know, I actually really like this group composition that I've been using. Like having a minstrel, a demon swordsman, and a sage with me. Like, it seems to be like a really decent, like, setup for everything. Because, like, the minstrel can off-heal, the sage can heal and do damage because they do both. And then the demon swordsman's just pure DPS, and then I can kind of fill in with whatever class I feel like playing that day. Like, tanking isn't really, like, it is, but it isn't really a thing in this game. It's more about just managing the monster and dealing with it. Like, you have, like, the whole pushback mechanic and all that, but there's not, like, aggro, so to speak, like a lot of games have. I don't know, it's got a weird system, but it's interesting, and I find it fun, so that's good enough. Malcolm, did you find the dancer costume? There you go. Yes! Sorry about that. Yes, this is it. Just like the one Jaina wore. Thanks a bunch. Sorry I was being so selfish. Truth is, I was really looking forward to dancing with this for the upcoming performance. I thought if I wore it and danced the entire thing, I'd be more like Jaina. Well, that's my cue. Make sure to come and watch me in the courtyard. Okay, we literally just go watch the dance. He's just having a flex down. You can, if you get a hold of them on the Discord, they can actually edit your name for what clarity shows it as. Because Belkram definitely didn't show up properly for me, but they fixed it so that it actually said what I wanted it to say. So you might be able to just get it fixed if you don't like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the great singing, and fancy acrobatics. Now, here's what you all been waiting for. I don't know why I thought that said signing. The shining star of the Gazant troupe, Little Miss Liddy, will dance the night away. Look at him, he's like, I fucking hate dancing. God, she messed up in front of everybody. Liddy's foot was caught in a hole in the floor and she fell with a thud. And now she'll never be a dancer. Oh my God. I hope she's all right. Hey, the show, this guy's a dick. Hey, the show's over already? I practiced so hard only to fail. Sometimes life's like that, Liddy. I knew it. I knew I wasn't good enough. Stand up. Stand up and dance. The act isn't over until you hear that roaring applause. Don't give up. No matter what happens, you have to finish what you started. Jaina never gave up, and neither should you. That's right. I want everyone who watches me dance to feel happy, just like Jaina did. I will dance. God, I wish my mood could swing that quickly. Liddy's feet moved courageously as she began to dance once again. Her dance, graceful and gentle, captivated those who watched, bringing smiles to all of their faces. Sadara never took his eyes off Liddy. Not even for a single moment, she danced with all her heart to the very end. After a brief pause, the applause roared throughout the courtyard. The performance had come to a satisfying conclusion. What does that mean, dude? Who yelled at her? Incredible. That last dance was truly captivating, even managing to get back up after such a hard fall. Well, that's all for the show. Let us begin the appointing ceremony. Sadara, Juaro, you two may come to my office for preparation. Yes, understood. Yes. I almost forgot. Could you please come upstairs to my office? I'd love to show you my thanks. Okay. Mr. Zadara, it's thanks to your words that I was able to keep dancing. But why did you encourage me like that? Who are you, really? Just a man who loves to encourage people to dance. Beyond that, I don't give a fuck. I'll probably do the skill unlock quests off stream because, like, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. They're not really story driven. They're just, well, they have a story, but it's not like pertinent. So I'll probably just do it on my own time. It's right here, right? Yeah. Are you out of your mind, Zadara? You don't want to become the High Priest anymore? I just want to dance. High Priest, after the loss of Jaina and leaving my troop, I wandered in deep depression, but you gave me salvation. I thought I could repay that debt by becoming the new High Priest. But when I saw Gazant and the others perform today, please, will you allow me to return to them? What are you talking about, Zadara? You're telling me you used to be in that troop? That's right, my real name is Sitar. I was the head of that troop. I had no idea. It's a good look for you, Zadara. I can finally see your true face now. A vocation is a way to express your true self. It is our role as Abbey priests to guide people to their calling. That's why I called Gazant's troop here. I wanted to know your feelings after witnessing all the hard work. In other words, it was my idea to invite the troop for the entertainment this time. I truly cannot thank you enough for your thoughtfulness. It's just as you said, I found my calling as sitar. I vow to return to my troop and pursue the art of performance. Mr. Zadara, you're really sitar, aren't you? Why? Why didn't you tell me? Sorry about that. She wouldn't stop hounding me about it, so I spilled the beans. No worries, I've decided to return as sitar again. I don't need the name Zadara anymore. What? Really? If possible, would you allow me to join the troop again? I know it sounds selfish for me to ask, but that guy's like, I hate being the boss. No, it's fine. You've always been the leader of the troop. Ain't that right, Chairman Sitar? Thank you, Gazant. You're calling me chairman once again. Sorry for what happened at Hope Hill. I was so convinced that no performance would be able to change my heart. But I was moved by your dance. It has a special power. Let's discover it together. That sounds weird. Yes, of course. I want to dance just as amazingly as Jaina did. I very much appreciate the... Well, I guess my dances have a special power. I very much appreciate the hospitality you've given me. Which is funny, because I think she was wearing the minstrel outfit before. Malcolm, look at this. It bloomed. That means your wish came true. The wish flower bud that I picked bloomed. My dream came true. Actually, the wish that I made to the flower, it was the chance to see the old sitar troop again. And that's when sitar suddenly decided to come back. Looks like what they say about the flower is true, isn't it? From now on, I'll do my best as a member of Sitar's troop. Keep cheering for me, Belkram. Bye! It's thanks to you that my preparation's gone so well. Please accept this as a token of my courtesy. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-bop-bop. The quest clear is nice, but the little tune it plays is its own reward. Well, I shall continue to serve as High Priest. I'll do my best to fulfill my calling. There we go. No other... Okay, I see. Ba-ba-ba. So delightful. Oh yeah, that was it. I've also been jumping to like Octopath Traveler 2. So I've got like 5 games on the go that I'm kind of jumping between, which is I'm getting too distracted by each one. Yeah, I did the same thing, honestly. Like, Warbeard ended up as, like, Warbiado or something like that. So, I think there's people that can, like, change it in clarity for you. Like, if it matters to you. If you don't care, it's fine. But I think there's, like, somewhere you can ask about that. All right, the pendulum is shining again. We have to go see Lucinda. What I'm gonna... You know what I'll do real quick? We'll take a look and see if the thing's available. And maybe I'll just quickly bust out the skill upgrades while we're on stream. Like, whatever. The fights were kind of fun last time, so maybe we should check it out again.